Here is a story of a young shepherd boy standing alone on a battlefield. In front of him towers a giant warrior over 9 feet tall, covered in heavy armor and carrying massive weapons. The giant laughs and mocks him. Soldiers tremble with fear. Even kings are afraid. Yet this young boy steps forward with nothing but a sling, 5 smooth stones, and complete faith in God. Moments later, the giant falls, and a miracle changes the course of history forever. This is the incredible story of David and Goliath. Long ago, the Israelites were at war with the Philistines. The two armies faced each other from opposite hills, separated by a valley.
This day I defy the ranks of Israel. Give me a man.
Goliath was enormous, standing over 9 feet tall. He wore a bronze helmet, heavy armor, and carried a massive spear. His appearance alone terrified everyone who saw him. For 40 days, Goliath shouted insults at the Israelites and challenged them to send a champion to fight him. If the Israelite champion won, the Philistines would become their servants. But if Goliath won, the Israelites would serve the Philistines. King Saul and his soldiers were afraid. No one was willing to face the giant. Meanwhile, a young shepherd named David was caring for his father's sheep in Bethlehem. David was the youngest of 8 brothers. While his older brothers served in King Saul's army, David spent his days protecting sheep and worshiping God. One day, David's father asked him to bring food to his brothers at the battlefield. When David arrived, he heard Goliath shouting his daily challenge. He watched as the giant mocked God's people and saw the fear in the faces of the soldiers. David could not understand why no one was willing to stand against him. He asked, "Who is this Philistine that he should defy the armies of the living God?" When King Saul heard about David's confidence, he summoned him. David told the king, "Do not lose heart because of this giant. I will fight him." Saul was surprised. David was only a young shepherd, while Goliath had been a warrior for many years. But David explained that God had helped him protect his sheep from lions and bears. The same God who delivered him from those dangers would deliver him from Goliath. Seeing David's faith, Saul agreed. The king offered David his armor, but it was too heavy and uncomfortable. David removed it and chose to trust in God instead. David picked up his shepherd's staff, took 5 smooth stones from a nearby stream, and placed them in his pouch. With his sling in hand, he walked toward the giant. When Goliath saw David approaching, he laughed. He could not believe that a young shepherd boy had come to face him. The giant mocked David and threatened him, but David stood firm. He declared, "You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord Almighty." The battlefield fell silent. Then Goliath began moving toward David. David ran forward to meet him. Quickly reaching into his pouch, David took out a stone and placed it in his sling. He swung the sling around and around. Then he released the stone. The stone flew through the air with incredible speed. It struck Goliath directly in the forehead. The giant staggered. Then he fell face down to the ground. The mighty warrior who had terrified an entire nation was defeated by a shepherd boy who trusted God. The Philistine army was shocked. When they saw their champion fall, they turned and fled. The Israelites rushed forward with renewed courage and chased the Philistines from the battlefield. That day, God gave Israel a great victory. David's courage and faith became known throughout the land, and he would later become one of Israel's greatest kings. The story of David and Goliath reminds us that true strength comes from God. It teaches us that faith is more powerful than fear, that God can use ordinary people to accomplish extraordinary things, and that no challenge is too great when we trust in Him. Even when we face giants in our own lives, we can remember that God is bigger than any obstacle before us. If you enjoyed this Bible story, please like this video, share it with your friends and family, and subscribe to Dudupix Studio for more inspiring Bible stories brought to life through animation. See you in the next Bible adventure.